Okay, so we're diving deep into bomb disposal technician interview prep.
Yeah, high stakes for sure.
Absolutely. I mean, you're dealing with explosives,
Right.
so we want to make sure you're well prepared.
For sure.
And luckily, we have RoleCatcher's incredible resources.
Yes.
Career guides, interview guides. They even have AI to help you get that extra edge.
It really goes beyond just like textbook answers, right?
Yeah,
You need to showcase that deep understanding of this intense role,
right.
but also that calm under pressure demeanor.
Oh, absolutely. Composure is key.
So crucial.
Yeah, and that's what we want to help you with.
Exactly.
By the end of this deep dive, you're going to be walking into that interview room ready to tackle any question.
With confidence.
Yeah, with the confidence of a seasoned bomb disposal pro.
100%.
So let's start by setting the scene here.
Yeah.
What does a bomb disposal technician actually do?
Right. So using insights from the career guide, it's not all Hollywood explosions and action hero moves.
Right, not all like the movies.
Exactly. It's way more technical.
It requires tons of expertise.
Immense technical expertise, for sure.
We're talking carefully searching for explosives, accurately identifying them, then disarming them with, like, meticulous precision.
Right. It's all about attention to detail.
And nerves of steel.
Absolutely can't forget those.
And the career guide highlights the unique blend of knowledge needed.
Oh, yeah, it's fascinating.
You need engineering, physics.
You even need a good grasp of law enforcement procedures.
Wow.
It's not just diffusing a bomb.
Yeah.
You have to understand the whole context of the threat.
And I really like those real-world career path examples in the guide.
Oh, yeah, those were really cool.
You see these journeys from, like, starting as a rookie tech to leading complex bomb disposal operations.
It shows you all the possibilities.
Yeah, it really paints a picture of where this career could take you.
Right, and all the different avenues you can go down.
No, it's not all sunshine and roses.
Right, we got to talk about the pros and cons.
Yeah, the guide lays those out.
High job satisfaction, definitely.
That's great.
But the stress level,
Oh, yeah.
through the roof.
It's intense.
Something to really think about as you're prepping.
It's a high-stakes environment.
Definitely.
No doubt about it.
Okay, so let's move on to the interview questions.
Yeah, let's get into it.
This is where it gets real.
This is the heart of our deep dive.
RoleCatcher's interview guide is going to be your best friend here.
It's a gold mine.
So let's jump into a question that trips a lot of people up.
Okay, hit me.
Describe your experience handling explosive devices.
Oh, that's a tough one.
A lot of people freeze.
I can imagine.
But remember, it's about showcasing your composure
Right.
and your deep knowledge.
So how would you approach this question?
Highlight those specific training simulations you've been through.
Okay,
And
specific.
emphasize the safety protocols you followed.
Right. Safety first.
Absolutely, details matter.
So, like, what kind of details are we talking?
Did you use specific diagnostic tools?
Oh.
Did you work with robotic disarmament systems?
No.
Those are the things that'll impress the interviewer.
Okay. Good to know.
So what if someone hasn't directly handled explosives yet?
Yeah, it's a good question.
You can highlight transferable skills.
Okay, so, like, what?
Have you tackled complex problems under pressure?
Right.
Maybe in a fast-paced lab setting or a high-stakes engineering project?
I see. Drawing those parallels.
Yeah, show that you can stay calm
Right.
and think critically when things get tough.
And be ready for those follow-up questions.
Oh, for sure.
Like, they might ask, what was the most challenging aspect of that experience and how did you overcome it?
Exactly.
They want to see those problem-solving skills in action.
Absolutely. They want to see how you think on your feet.
Okay, so we've tackled that one.
Ready for another.
Bring it on.
All right. This one assesses your technical expertise.
Okay, let's hear it.
What is your understanding of the various techniques used in bomb disposal?
So this is where you really get to show off your knowledge.
Right, but don't just throw a bunch of jargon at them.
Yeah, explain things clearly and concisely.
Exactly. Start by outlining the key methods.
Okay.
Things like X-ray examination to see what's inside the device,
Right.
remote disposal using robots for safety,
Of course.
and then manual neutralization, but only when absolutely necessary.
Okay.
It's about showing you understand the options.
Yeah, and when each technique is the right call.
Exactly. You got to show you can make those judgment calls.
Now, what if they throw you a curveball?
Oh, they love to do that.
Yeah, like, can you explain the difference between a shaped charge and a fragmentation device?
Deep knowledge time.
This is where it gets intense.
A shaped charge focuses the blast in one direction,
Okay.
used for penetration.
Like going through something.
Exactly, while a fragmentation device scatters shrapnel everywhere.
Wow, big difference.
Huge. So being able to explain those nuances
Right.
shows you really understand explosive theory.
Okay, so next question.
This one's all about risk assessment.
Oh, this is interesting.
How do you assess the level of danger posed by a bomb?
They're looking for more than just a textbook definition, right?
Yeah, they want to see your analytical skills.
Right, how you approach a life or death situation.
Walk them through your process step by step.
Like you're painting a picture for them.
Exactly. Start with how you'd examine the device.
Okay, so what are you looking for?
The size, the composition,
Right.
any visible triggers or modifications.
Okay, so you're gathering information
As much as possible.
and not jumping to conclusions.
Absolutely not. Got to stay methodical.
Now, they might follow up with something like, how would you react if you encountered an unfamiliar type of explosive device?
That's a good one. They're really testing your composure there.
Big time.
You got to explain that you'd stay calm.
Of course.
Rely on your training, consult any available resources,
Right, using all the tools at your disposal.
and potentially even contact experts for guidance.
Okay, so it's about showing you can adapt.
Right. You can think on your feet when faced with the unexpected.
Okay, so that's a crucial skill.
Absolutely crucial in this line of work.
Now, this is where RoleCatcher's AI can be a game changer.
Oh, yeah. Their AI-powered CV and resume builder.
It's incredible.
It analyzes the job description, identifies keywords, skills they're looking for,
And helps you tailor your application.
to really stand out from the crowd,
It's like having a personal career coach.
analyzing the job market for you.
But it doesn't stop there.
Oh, no. RoleCatcher's got more tricks up its sleeve.
Their interview prep tool is awesome, too.
It analyzes your practice answers, provides feedback.
And it's all targeted to the specific role.
You can even record yourself answering questions
Wow.
and get AI-powered insights
So it's like having a virtual mock interview.
with an expert in bomb disposal.
Okay, so back to the interview question.
All right, back to it.
Another common one is, what is your experience working with bomb disposal equipment?
This is your chance to showcase your hands-on experience.
So talk about the specific equipment you've used.
Things like robots for those remote operations,
Okay.
X-ray machines for analyzing what's inside, and all the different types of disruptors.
For those controlled detonations.
Exactly. You got to show them, your tools.
And be clear about your proficiency with each one.
Right. You got to show you're comfortable using them.
And connect your experience back to what they're looking for.
Yes. Tailor it to the job requirements.
So if they want someone with robotics expertise, highlight those skills.
Exactly. Show them you're the perfect fit.
And be ready for those problem-solving follow-ups.
Oh, yeah. They'll throw those in for sure.
Like, describe a time you had to troubleshoot a problem with a piece of equipment in the field.
Real-world examples are key.
They want to see your technical skills.
And how you handle pressure when things go wrong.
Okay, so we're building a good foundation here.
We're just getting started.
Plenty more to cover.
Stay tuned for part 2.
We'll be right back.
Yeah, it's like having this virtual toolbox of resources at your fingertips.
Right. But even with the most advanced AI, you're still the one driving your prep.
You're the one behind the wheel.
And speaking of preparation, the career guide really emphasizes staying ahead of the curve in this field.
Oh, 100%.
Bomb disposal techniques, technologies, constantly evolving.
It's always changing.
So showing that you're committed to continuous learning is critical.
Oh, it's huge.
It shows that you're in it for the long haul.
Right, not just trying to ace the interview.
Yeah, you want a career.
Exactly.
And they might ask you directly, how do you stay up to date with the latest bomb disposal techniques and technology?
So be ready to talk about specific resources.
Okay, like what?
Are you reading industry publications?
Oh, good point.
Like the Journal of Energetic Materials?
Okay.
Or the Propellants, Explosives, Pyrotechnics Journal?
Wow, those sound pretty intense.
Those are the gold standards.
Okay.
The guide also mentioned attending conferences.
Yeah, conferences are a great way to network and learn.
Absolutely. Any standout in the bomb disposal world?
Ooh, good question. Are there any you recommend?
The International Symposium on Explosives Detection and Counterterrorism Technologies.
Wow, that's a mouth.
It's a must-attend.
Okay, so mark your calendars.
It brings together experts from all over the globe.
So you're learning from the best.
The absolute best.
Now, what about online resources?
Oh, yeah, those are huge these days.
Any specific recommendations there?
Following organizations like the National Bomb Squad Commanders Advisory Board on social media.
Okay, so stay connected.
It's a great way to stay informed.
About emerging threats, new tech.
You're not just passively learning.
Yeah, you're actively engaging with the community.
Exactly, showing that you're part of the conversation.
Okay, so now for a question that gets to the heart of stress management.
Oh, this is a big one.
How do you manage stress and pressure in high-stress situations?
More than just saying, I can handle it.
Yeah, you need to show them you have strategies.
Right, concrete strategies for staying calm and focused.
So what are some good techniques to mention?
Mindfulness, deep breathing exercises.
Okay, those are good.
Proven methods for regulating your response to stress.
So you're not letting your emotions take over.
Exactly. You're staying in control.
What about things like exercise?
Oh, yeah. If you have a consistent workout routine,
Right.
that can be a great way to de-stress.
So it's about having healthy outlets.
Absolutely. Taking care of yourself is important.
And connecting those techniques back to the job.
Yes. Show them you understand the demands.
Like, I understand bomb disposal is high stress, and I've developed these techniques to make sure I can make good decisions under pressure.
Perfect. You're demonstrating that proactive approach.
Okay, now for a question that tests your ability to think on your feet.
Oh, yeah. They love these.
Can you describe a time when you had to make a quick decision in a high-pressure situation?
Time for the STAR method.
What's that?
It's a structured way to answer these behavioral questions.
Okay, break it down for me.
STAR stands for situation, task, action, result.
So you're telling a story with a clear structure.
Exactly. So let's say you were in a training exercise
Okay, we're following.
and you had to disarm a simulated device.
Sounds realistic.
But then you encountered an unexpected technical malfunction.
Uh-oh, pressure's on.
That's your situation.
Okay, setting the scene.
What was the task?
Okay, so what did you have to do?
Quickly assess the situation,
Right.
troubleshoot the problem,
Okay.
and safely disarm the device.
Of course, safety first.
All while sticking to those strict protocols.
So lots of things going on at once.
High pressure, for sure.
Okay, what about the action?
What steps did you take?
So how did you handle it?
Immediately isolated the malfunctioning component,
Okay.
communicated the issue to the team,
Good teamwork.
and initiated the backup protocol for that scenario.
So you knew what to do.
You're trained for this.
And the result,
What happened?
did it work?
Despite the challenge, we adapted,
How's that work?
safely disarmed the device, completed the exercise,
So success.
showing you can handle the pressure.
And make sound decisions.
Using the STAR method, you've given them a concrete example.
Okay, so it's all about structure and clarity.
Exactly, and make it easy for them to see your skills.
Now let's talk about resumes.
Oh yeah, that's a crucial part of the process.
And RoleCatcher's AI can help here too.
Their CV resume builder is amazing.
It analyzes the job description, helps you highlight the right skills.
It's like having an expert tailor your resume.
For that bomb disposal role.
It even suggests improvements to your language.
Wow, so it's making it super polished.
Exactly. You want to make a strong first impression.
And don't forget RoleCatcher's interview prep tool.
Right. Keep practicing those answers.
That's that feedback.
It's like having a virtual bomb disposal expert guiding you.
So you're as prepared as you can be.
Okay, now back to those interview questions.
All right, bring on the next one.
They might ask, can you describe your experience working with law enforcement agencies?
Oh, interesting.
It's about showing you understand the bigger picture.
Right, because bomb disposal often involves working with law enforcement.
Close collaboration is key.
So it's not just about technical skills, it's about teamwork and communication.
Absolutely highlight any experience you have working with police, FBI, other agencies.
Okay, even if you don't have direct experience.
You can still demonstrate your understanding of their roles.
Their procedures.
Right, show that you know how to work together effectively.
And be ready for those tricky situational questions.
Oh yeah, they'll throw those in.
Like, how would you handle a situation where there's a disagreement with law enforcement about the best course of action?
Diplomacy time.
This is where those communication skills really come into play.
Explain your reasoning respectfully. Listen to their concerns.
Right, find that common ground.
Strive for a solution that prioritizes everyone's safety.
So it's about finding that balance between being assertive and collaborative.
Exactly. You got to stand your ground, but also be a team player.
Okay, next question.
This one's all about safety.
A crucial topic in this field.
How do you ensure that your work complies with relevant safety regulations and protocols?
They want to see that safety is ingrained in everything you do.
It's not just a box to check, it's a way of life.
So how do you showcase that commitment to safety?
Mention specific regulations and protocols.
Okay, like what?
OSHA guidelines.
Right.
The FBI's bomb technician operational procedures.
So you're showing them, the rules
And be ready to give examples.
of how you've applied those rules.
They might ask, what would you do if you saw a colleague taking a shortcut that could compromise safety?
Oh, that's a tough one.
Integrity test.
What do you do?
You address the situation immediately.
Oh.
Emphasize the potential risks.
Right, safety first.
And the importance of following those procedures.
So you're not afraid to speak up,
You're putting safety above all else.
even if it means calling out a colleague.
Yeah, it's about doing the right thing.
Okay, now let's talk about teamwork.
Another essential skill in bomb disposal.
They might ask, can you describe a time when you had to work with a team to solve a complex problem?
Show them you can collaborate effectively.
Right, working towards a shared goal.
Choose a situation where you had to work as part of a team. Communicate clearly, leverage each other's strengths.
So a good example of teamwork in action.
And don't shy away from challenges.
Right, things don't always go perfectly.
Mention conflicts or disagreements
Oh,
and how you helped resolve them,
so you're showing them you can navigate those interpersonal dynamics.
which is crucial in a high-stakes environment.
Okay, so we've covered a lot of those technical and behavioral questions,
We've made good progress.
but what about the questions you should ask at the end of the interview?
Oh, those are important.
The guide emphasizes that asking insightful questions is crucial.
It shows you're genuinely interested.
Right, and engaged.
And it lets you gather valuable information.
So you can decide if this is the right fit.
Exactly. It's a two-way street.
So what are some good questions to have in your back pocket?
Ask about team dynamics.
Okay.
Opportunities for professional development.
Right, growth potential.
The organization's commitment to investing in the latest technologies.
So you're getting a sense of their values.
And always ask about the next steps in the hiring process.
Good point. Show them you're proactive.
Exactly. You're eager to move forward.
The guide also mentions salary negotiation.
Oh, yeah, that can be a bit nerve-wracking.
Any advice on how to approach that conversation?
Do your research.
Okay, so know your worth.
Know the average salary range for bomb disposal technicians in your area,
Okay.
and be prepared to articulate your value.
So highlight your skills and experience.
Right. Show them what you bring to the table.
And be confident, but respectful during the negotiation.
Absolutely. It's a collaboration.
Aim for a win-win situation.
Exactly. You're a highly skilled professional in a high-demand field.
So your compensation should reflect that.
Okay, before we wrap up.
Yeah.
Any tips on managing those pre-interview jitters?
Oh yeah, those are real.
It's natural to feel nervous.
Totally normal.
Channel that nervous energy into positive preparation.
Okay, so how do you do that?
Visualize yourself succeeding.
I like that.
Practice your answers out loud.
Good idea.
Remind yourself of your strengths, your accomplishments.
So boost that confidence.
And don't forget self-care.
Oh yeah, that's important too.
Get a good night's sleep.
Okay.
Eat a healthy meal. Do something relaxing.
So you're going in feeling your best.
Confidence comes from preparation.
The more prepared you are,
The more confident you'll feel.
and that confidence will shine through.
Making a positive impression.
It's about projecting that calm, under pressure demeanor.
Crucial in this line of work.
Yeah, showing that you can handle the immense responsibility.
Absolutely, it's a tough job.
And remember, an interview is a two-way street.
It's not just about them evaluating you.
You're evaluating them too,
You need to see if this organization aligns with your values,
if it's the right fit for you.
your career goals.
So trust your instincts.
If something feels off,
Yeah. Or the culture seems wrong.
it might be best to move on.
Keep exploring those options,
Find that role where you can truly thrive.
professionally and personally.
Exactly.
Okay, we've covered a ton of ground in this
Yeah.
deep dive.
We've really gone in depth
From those tricky interview questions,
to leveraging AI for your prep.
what are the most important things to remember?
Well, you're not walking in blind.
You've got the knowledge now.
You understand what they're looking for,
The types of questions,
how to present your skills.
and with RoleCatcher's AI tools,
You've got that extra edge.
fine-tune your resume, practice your answers.
Get expert feedback.
It's all about maximizing your chances.
Any final words of wisdom?
For those brave souls entering this field,
Preparation is key.
it builds confidence.
The more you know.
The better you'll perform.
And remember, you've chosen a path that demands courage.
Dedication, commitment to safety.
It's something to be proud of.
Absolutely.
A career filled with challenges.
But incredible rewards.
You're on the right track.
One last thought.
Yeah.
The career guide mentioned opportunities often come up unexpectedly.
So stay connected.
To network, keep learning.
Be open to new possibilities.
You never know where this journey might take you.
Good luck out there.
And thanks for joining us on this deep dive.
It's been a pleasure.